and welcome back to Battle Brothers. The big update has come out and it is time for our new season to begin. Beforehand, warning, probably going to be a lot of reading, so it's going to be a little bit of a slow beginning, but once we get through it and get the story background filled in, we'll be back to fighting and killing stuff, hopefully. And just a warning that I'm probably going to say a lot of words wrong. It's going to happen. Start a new campaign. Going to go with challenging, because we're pretty good at this game, but we're not going to go deadly. Less starting funds, higher prices, more challenging contracts and opponents, able to carry less resources at once, and deserters will take their equipment with them. I always thought that was a thing, but maybe I was wrong. We're going to be oh, we don't need that. We'll be the robust rabble, because that's what we are. We're a bunch of different backgrounds working together. And we're going to be strong, hopefully. Let's go ahead and pick a flag. I think we did that the first one. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, let's go with the hand. Yeah, there's going to be a new start to the game. It was being put in, but I haven't watched any videos, so this is all new to me. I just remember what I read, and here we go. The last battle. It all went wrong. 2 days ago on the 2 days ago, the company was hired to track down Hogarth the Weasel and his band of raiders. But it was them who found you first. An ambush, some joke about horses cut short by an arrow to the throat, arrows shooting in from everywhere and nowhere. Men holler and scream, a great volume before death. As the hail subsides, you draw your men with the rest of the men. You draw your weapon with the rest of the men, only to collapse to your knees. An arrow has punctured your side. You shout in pain. A harried glance sees the men charge without you to make a valiant last stand to met in force as steel clashes with steel. You meet eyes with the captain. A last nod before his throat is cut. Oh, you're left in command now of what few men remain. Trembling in pain, you lean on your sword and with all the will you can muster, slowly rise again. To the end. Talk about setting the mood. There we go. Look at those guys. I was gonna say they look pretty tough. Some nice armor on them, but oh my goodness. Alright, so it begins. There's dead bodies. Someone has died here. One Eye died here. Oh no, One Eye. Captain Bernhard. Oh my goodness. We got 2 bandit thugs and Hogarth the Weasel himself. Let's see. 49, 50. You know what? Let's go for the 41. Get him! Oh, he missed. He's going to backpedal, and what's this? He retreated from the battle, actually. Oh, okay. Well, let's go after this guy. Oh, that's a good hit. And we'll make sure he doesn't get engaged by this guy. Oh, we're bleeding already. Okay. 24, 27? Missed. Let's see, 59. Oh, there's a good hit. Bleeding. Oh, we got him. Oh, we missed. Okay, 29. Oh, we got him. Got him. It was a little delayed reaction there, but we got him. Whew, that was close. We almost lost Otmar the Quick. We got Arnold the Red and Lionheart. Huh. We got a meat cleaver and a knife. Sweet. Loot is loot at this point. There we go. Look at it. This is a whole new world, guys. Whole new world. Whole new randomly generated map every single time. Huge map too. And 3 starting factions to have some relationships with, whether good or bad. What's this? Center camera. Oh, that's nice. I get lost every once in a while playing this game. We can track people by their footprints. See, we don't want to camp actually, but we can. It speeds up the repairing and healing of our wounds, but we're in a bad position if somebody decides to attack us. And then we have the factions. We have House Gotha. Courage and difficulties. Wealth is sought by many, but the highly reputable traders of House Gotha are the best when it comes to striking profitable bargains, bound by ancestral ties to the renown of their forefathers. They uphold honesty and integrity as their family values. We got House Steinwall. Boldly and rightly, The noble house of Steinwall is a proud and unrelenting family with a long and blood-stained history of conquest. Seated in their fortress of Holzborg, they take with arms what they consider theirs by right, and the ancestral feud with the House Gotha provides never-ending reasons to keep both hate in the hearts and ore smelters burning. And then we have House Krieger. Every man for himself. Most members of the House of Krieger live secluded behind thick doors and barred windows, and some of them have not been seen for years. Rumor has it that their noble blood is plagued with madness and insanity, but no ordinary man dares to utter such claims in fear of their vengeance. Other noble houses mainly avoid contact to House Krieger, as guests may be greeted with open arms as well as crossbow bolts. But then here's the faction family. So each one got 4 people with it. I think, so we got the good, the bad, and the crazy. Sweet. I think we'll probably work with these guys. House Gotha. Okay. There we go. The settlements are all crazy different. Remember, it was just always like villages. There's the one main big town, and then a castle and a couple watchtowers. Completely different now. There's villages, there's bigger villages, there's towns, there's bigger towns, there's strongholds, there's castles, and depending on where they are, changes what they have available. So right here we have a militia barracks, and then there's a dye maker, so you find good troops and dyes probably there. Over here we have a harbor, means fast travel. There's an amber collector, means there's probably amber, I don't know what that's for. And then there's ruins, so yeah, interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. So it says kill Hogart the Weasel. Let's go ahead and go back here though. Repair these little things, because we need to make money where we can. The aftermath. You're alive, you won. The adrenaline fades, and in its wake, you can't help but you can't help but sink back to the ground. It looks like you won't be holding a sword again anytime soon. Gritting your teeth, you snap the arrow shaft. Your chest heaves for breath, feeling the pain well up in your very lungs. Most of the company lies dead. All those men you fought with side by side in the shield wall this past year, and Hogart did justice to his name, running like the weasel that people mock him to be. What now? A voice says from behind. It's Ortmar the Quick, who sits down beside you, bedding his bloodied axe on his legs. You turn to him to reply, but before you can answer, he continues. The captain's dead. They slit his throat. He was a good man and a damn good leader, but all it took was one mistake. That makes you the one in charge now, don't it? Arnold the Red joins the two of you, still breathing heavily. Let's save the anointments for another day. I figure we give the men a good burial and return to Ortendorf to collect our pay. The weasel's men are slain, after all, even if the man himself tucked tail and ran. We ought to see that arrow sticking out of you before we lose another man. So be it. Alright, so now we're going up here. Yeah, they redid a lot of the textures and the coloring for the map. They added more sounds, more ambient sounds, I believe, too. They're returning to Ortendorf. What a sorry display it must be for the onlookers as you arrive in Ortendorf, 4 bloodied and beaten mercenaries down on their luck. The man who hired the company days ago, Leif the counselor, no doubt expected you to return in a much more glorious fashion. Still, he welcomes you into his house again and offers bread and wine, while a servant fetches a healer. Few words are exchanged except for the occasional grunt and wheeze as an elderly man with shaky hands tends your wounds. Finally, Leif the counselor breaks the silence. So how did you fare? A pin nice through your skin, the first of many stitches to come. You grit your teeth till you think you hear one break. Leif the counselor takes on a grave look, and he quickly hides his face behind a drink of wine. Finding breath, you give answer to his asinine question. We killed all of Hogart's men, but he managed to elude our blades in the end. The healer waves around a glowing fire poke, suggesting he wants to push it into your wound. You nod, and he does so. For a moment, that's all there is. You're not a man, but a pinch of fire, flesh from flame. As the pain subsides, you come to see that Leif the counselor's mood has lightened. So all his men are dead, then. Well, that's. I see. A good thing you removed that threat for Ortendorf, but that man truly is elusive. We expect to get paid for this. Leif the counselor gasps. Well, naturally, I gave you my word, didn't I? 100 crowns for every man, so as I see it, that's 400 crowns for the 4 of you. He gestures toward the servant who nods and hands him a wooden chest from which to take the pay. I wonder, may I make use of your services one more time? I'd very much like to end the headache that is Hogarth the Weasel once and for all, and I would pay you again, of course, another 400 crowns. Shall we say? Ortmer the Quick scoffs and turns to drink more wine, but Arnold the Red stands to speak. Yes, the company is in ruin, but we can rebuild it. You know Ortmer the Quick. He drank the crowns away and ended up begging in the streets. Lionheart wouldn't fare any better chasing the womenfolk until one stove his rotted head in. We need the robust rabble. That's all we have. What say you, Captain? Ortmore the Quick burps and raises his cup to you. Leonhard playfully thumbs his nose and nods. You're their captain now, and your men look to you for leadership. Yes, we have unfinished business with Hogarth. Leaf the counselor claps his hands in satisfaction. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. I'll need some time to find out where Hogarth is hiding his hide now. In the meantime, I suggest you see about stocking up on supplies so that you'll be ready, good and ready, to end this when the time comes. I shall see you in a few days, times at the latest. As you leave the comforts of Leaf the counselor's house and stand on the outskirts of Ortendorf again, Arnold the Red seeks a word with you. What it is we need is more men, Captain. I know I gave a big speech back there, but we ain't nothing without more warm bodies in the ranks. We should hire at least 3 more sword hands, buy them some decent weapons, and dress them in the best armor we can afford. The man pauses to glance around. I bet this Bodonk town got a desperate peasant or two looking for a new life. Or we could try to travel to Crocht Mark in the northwest. Them city folk aren't always as hardy as these country bumpkins, but we're more likely to find men with fighting experience stopping the rest there, and they'll see better weapons too. That's what we shall do. So there we go. And here's the new interface for the towns. Depending on where the town's located, we'll change the background. Depending on the size of the town, we'll change the main hub, and then of course the market and stuff, and what's located in it. So we have the harbor, so we can fast travel with this one. All the different places we can go to. Gotta pay, of course. So the Sundberg for 80 bucks. And then of course the marketplace. So we saw that there was an amber place. So they have amber for 250 and it's worth 260. So that means if I go to a town, I could probably sell it and make profit. So I think I'm going to do that right off the bat. There's food, and there's also different types of food. And then depending on where you go, you find different kinds. Probably it's cheaper. Fishing villages probably have more dried fish, cheaper than you would find in a town. And it lasts different days depending on the quality. So the better the quality, the more price. And another thing you'll notice is items. Some of these items are not in the perfect condition, so we get a little discount. So like right here, we have 2 sackcloth items. Well, actually, let's compare with these ones. We have 2 linen tunics. This one's completely repaired and it's worth 44. This one's 65% and it's worth 28. So you get a little bit of a price difference. Same with this one. This one's 90%, this one's 40, so half, and it's half the cost. So we're going to get that one because we want better armor, and it's a little discount. We'll get the hood too, and we'll get a shield because we always use those. And we'll see. I'm probably going to get rid of that. I might keep the cleaver for now. And let's see if there's anybody worth hiring here. We got Ulfert the Weasel, Corey the Fisherman, and Wolf the Tailor. I think we'll go with the Fisherman because he comes with a net. He's got a little bit higher cost, so he's probably worth it as far as skills. And these guys have really nothing besides this guy. But I don't really want those, so we'll hire him. And we'll give him some gear. So we'll give you that so you can repair it. You need a hat. And you need that and that. And we'll throw that on you for just emergency cases. We can sell those last 2 items while we're here. There we go. And that's probably it for now. So let's go see where we have to go to now. We have to go all the way across the waters. Do we want to use a boat for that? That would speed things up. Especially since there's no towns around here, and it's just all walking. And when we walk, there's a risk of us getting attacked, and we're not really ready for that. We have to heal up for 15 hours. Was it Krautmark? Can we travel to Krautmark? No, we cannot. Alright. Where can we go? I don't think we can actually... We got Sander... Yeah, Sanderberg. I think that was one of them for 80 bucks. That might be worth it, actually, because it's a good castle, so we might find somebody there. And it's 100 bucks. We'll deal with that. I will pay for that. Stone Keep controls a strategically important sea access and protects nearby trading routes. A sturdy ship by the name of Bald Monk would take your company aboard to Sandberg. There we go. Oh, it's instant too. Look at that. That's nice. So there we go. We have a kennel. Kennel where strong and fast dogs are bred for war. Oh, there we go. Armor, marketplace, and of course the hire. So let's go see. Oh yeah. We paid $250 for this, and we can sell it for 319 bucks. That's a good that's a good price. We could get bill hook. Oh wow. We could get some other stuff here too. We could get another damaged hood. Another damaged tunic. That's too much. I'm just thinking of a hat. What's 101? It offers 50 protection. We'll see. Let's see. Oh, we can get a military cleaver with 80%, so it'd be a little discount. A boar spear would be nice. Let's see what kind of battle brothers we can get. Well, first, let's check the armor. Oh, yeah. See, the armor has all the good stuff. They have the better armor. It's all 100% too. That's why he said about the crummy stuff. Yeah, look at that. Kennel. And they actually have a kennel for the dogs. They're unarmored, they're all the same price, and if they're armored, they're the same price. Okay. That's a lot of dogs. Let's see. This is another thing. Irwin, the Berserker, we can get people that actually have skill levels. They cost a lot more, but it means that you don't have to worry about training them so quickly. So that's pretty cool. That's insane. 31 bucks. A decade ago, Irwin lost everything in a fire. He's been working as a sellsword ever since, from work as a lord's bodyguard to being an enforcer for a skeevy merchant. Irwin has seen it all. He is used to the harsh realities of mercenary life. A true mercenary, Irwin will fight anyone for the right price. Oh, there's a Sigmund down here too. There's a sellsword. We got caravan hand, fisherman, a monk, caravan hand, Oswald the butcher. I think we'll get Oswald. Otherwise, we have a gravedigger. Higher bravery, higher max fatigue. I don't know if I want a gravedigger though. Yeah, let's get the caravan hand. And then we'll leave and we'll see about getting that other guy from someplace else. Let's see, your armor is 65, so that's much better. You can have the helmet though. Wait, you already had a helmet. This one's 40. That's much better. You could use a helmet. Okay. Yeah, that's just too expensive for that stuff. Let's go on to Krautmark. Nope, I got it on pause. Oh, the stone watchtowers. I wonder if they actually have guards around them then, like in the last one. The woodpecker in the background? Jeez. I wonder if you went through a swamp, if it'd probably be a little more... What is this? Rattling Bones Graveyard. Unknown garrison. What happens if I get closer? Do I find out the garrison? You can't make out who will be facing it. Attack your own peril and be prepared to retreat if need be. Oh my goodness. So some of these we don't even know what's in them. Oh, that's cool. Otherwise before it always told you, but sometimes the list wouldn't tell you, but everyone that was in there, like vampires, but that's cool. Yeah, I think we'll probably find somebody good here. Along the way, as a silhouette of Krautmark appears on the horizon, Leinhard seeks a work with you. Never been to Krautmark before myself, but I've been around. These big cities are expensive, much more so than Ottendorf and other villages like it. But the merchants have everything we need: weapons, armor, food. If there's a smithy in Krautmark, it's worth a visit too. Will be expensive for sure, but they'll sell real weapons made for war and not just farming tools. You could also browse the wares on the marketplace. Of course, there's a few bargains to be made, but they'll also try to sell us stuff that'll break apart if we just sneeze on it. Don't be swindled by them cutthroat merchants, Captain. Otmar the Quick sees fit to add his opinion what you should do. If there's a good tavern, I say that's where we head first. I pay around from the company's coffers to get all of us drunk for the night and raise our spirits. God knows we've earned it. Earnhardt shakes his head. You say that every time we stop into town, even when we ain't even done anything. Actually, that was a possibility. You'd every once in a while find a monk on the roads as an event. You could pay him, or steal it, I think maybe it was an option too, to get your people liquored up, and then they'd have good spirits for a while. Wow. This place has a lot of stuff. There's a big town hall, weapon or armor smith, big merchant. I don't know what that is. And then there's a temple, which I think is not involved. But we can go to the tavern. And there it is. Look, we can pay around for our men to raise their spirits for 200 or 29, or we could pay and get a little rumor about something, maybe around like an encampment or something. All right, sweet. So let's go ahead and leave and try. Because we can't actually go there. Let's try the encampment to see how quickly this speeds up. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, barber shop. That's what it was. Yeah, we can make all of our guys look exactly the same. So we could make them all like the same haircuts and give them the same armor, be all professional looking. Tattoos. Customize our guys. There's a temple. This building will be unlocked at a later time during early access. Armor. Okay, that's what it was. Yep. So we can get the better stuff there. But we can't afford any of that right now. Let's see if we can get another battle brother though. Yeah, another caravan hand, Tornston. We got Sir Balin with 3 levels. We got a gravedigger, an apprentice. What are these guys? Minstrels. Another caravan hand. A rat catcher. And another adventurous noble. Wow. I guess we'll go with another caravan hand. We have enough money. Because otherwise these guys I don't really care for them. We can't afford the good guys. So we'll hire him. And then let's see if we can find anything cool here. Oh, there's some padded leather armor here for $100. Same with this padded surcoat. Let's get both of those. We can get a spear, which would be nice. Wow, we could buy this, but it's worth 400 and it's 464, so it's not a good cost for deals. Same with this fish. It's $70, but they're gonna sell it for 122. Let's go ahead and upgrade our guy. Let's see. You're gonna get hit a lot more, I feel like, so you need some better armor. So we'll give that. We have enough tools, I think, to repair. You got 65, so that's pretty good. You got 65. You've got 35, so we'll give you this one. You've got 65, and you've got 55. So that's pretty good, actually. We didn't need to buy that last one. Shoot! Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay. We'll keep it for emergencies. Okay. Weapons. Shoot. I need to get you something, right? You both have... Well, you've got something. Let's get rid of that. And let's see what they have to offer. I'll probably get the spear. Spears are nice, easy weapons to use. We'll get the shields. And then we'll sell that. Other than that, I don't think we need anything. Bludgeons I don't care for. I never use that special ability because it's harder to hit with. I think that's it. We have enough money. Yeah, we have enough money to get to where we need to be, which is back over here now. $100 to. Oh man, I think we're gonna walk. I hate to pay the extra. It's because it's going to cost more than $100. Let's just start walking. We need to heal up anyways. Oh no, we don't. We need to repair stuff, but that won't take long. Maybe we can see something in this fog of war. Let's give you that and that. Give you that. And let's see how many tools we got left. It's going to take 4. Let's go ahead and repair both of these in case we give somebody a battle brother. See, I should have checked the armor. I was expecting their armor to be worse than what we had. Oh, we actually could have walked right here. Could have just walked over the water. Went for a little swim. Here we go. This looks like a swamp. See if the sounds change. Some coins just jingling from our coffers. Oh yeah, you can hear a little bit of water. Huh, that's cool. That's the little stuff. Alright. Yeah, this is crazy. There's gonna be so much stuff in this thing. Like, when we get into the factions, I think we'll help the good guys. I don't know about the crazy guys. We'll help the good guys that are fighting the other ones. See about doing some missions with them and stuff. Which ones were those again? We want to help House Gotha. Which, good thing for us, is one of these villages. Unfinished business. Leaf the counselor awaits you impatiently, pacing back and forth as you put down your bags and muddy boots. Finally, you're here. I have good news. We got hold of one of Hogarth's former men. The healer who'd damn near killed you with his fire poke is standing nearby. He's picking chunks of dried blood out of his fingernails. Leaf the counselor laughs. We had a nice little talk with the man, and now I know where Hogarth's licking his wounds. I'm eager to rid myself of him once and for all. You give him a waiting look and then ask, well, where is he? Leaf the counselor straightens up as though the excitement had lost him a fair bit of composure. Alright, he's hiding out in some small hut on the plains to the southeast of here. I'll mark it on your map. Apparently he's managed to gather more men in the short time since your battle. I suspect he knows the robust rabble is on his heels like a bunch of bloodhounds. Good luck. We'll return with his head. Same guys here. Do we need food? Our food spoils in 5 days, so we're good there. I'm thinking we might get more of this and definitely go trade that some more. That was good coin right there. $50. So here's our group. So here we go. Everyone's healed. We got food for 2 days, so we should be able to make it there. Probably get some food here. Everyone's equipped. Could use some better gear, but we're kind of short on funds. Everything was kind of expensive. We have some bandit thugs and a bandit marksman. Okay. Let's engage them. Our first official battle, guys. Oh, nice. We got some high ground. Perfect. 56. 56. Let's go with a 56. Missed. Let's go ahead and put you here. We'll wait, see if anything comes a little bit closer. Wait for you, because I want to put you on high ground for sure. That takes 4. Let's put you here. I was hoping to put a spear wall on him right there. Looks like they're all going to try to come down this way. So let's put you here. No. Let's backpedal you. Let's put you up here and let's shield wall. Because you're going to get kind of surrounded. You've only got enough to spear wall. Let's shield wall with you. go ahead and put you down here. We're going to go a little longer with this one because there's a lot of reading involved. And we'll put you here in case they come around. But we're not going to shield wall or spirit wall. Okay, going to shoot. 34, 29, 62. Good hit. Yep, he's going to come around that way. Comes the archer. Okay, let's see. 75. Let's go after that guy for sure. Spears, yes. Okay. Oh shoot. I feel like I need to bring you back around this way now. Because they're going to come around. Good. Oh, he's going to come back down there. So means I'm going to wait, see if this guy comes around. Let's see. 31, 32, 45. Got him. Got him. Oh, he did go around, but he went the wrong way. Okay. Okay. 34% chance to stun him? I tried. And then we want to go after this guy. Oh, headshot. Okay. Archer, 45, 32. Let's go for him again. Missed. Got him. Oh, don't want to go after that guy. Couldn't hit him. Go after the archer with you. Go after him with you. Got him once. Got him. And you're going to come around this way. You're going to go around over here, see if we have a chance to shoot at him. Okay. Oh. Oh. Let's shield wall with you. Okay. Get you right next to him. 10%, that's horrible, because he got the shield wall. Let's not shoot at him then. Get you over here. Completely surround this guy. Oh, he's broken. And we got the kill. Guy with the straw hat. Corey the Fisher. Oswald the Butcher and Tornston. Look at that, we got 2 upgrades. We got some picks, we got some more padded armor, we got a falchion, a short sword, we got another bow, arrows, we got 41 gold, 7 tools, we got 16 mushrooms, but they're going to spoil in a day, so hopefully they eat those quickly. They actually automatically will eat the quicker stuff that's going to go bad, and we got some medicine. Very cool. There we go! We got payback, retribution. There it is, after the battle. Hogarth lies dead in a pool of his own blood, skewered into a grotesque and panicked pose. He didn't weasel his way out of this one. He put a boot on his corpse and looked to your men. For the company, for all the men who've fallen. Lionheart spits on the dead man's face. Let's take the bastard's head and get on back to Ortendorf. Ottendorf. I don't even remember what I was saying these names before. It's not a cheerful mood, cheerful mood that the men are in, but it is a content one, like a blue horizon glowing before a fiercely rising sun. The deed is done, and the company avenged. In this world, that's about as much closure as you can hope for. Time to get paid. Yes, indeed. We're gonna get $400. So we'll be good for there. We can go and try to sell some loot and try to get some better gear for sure. Better armor. Along the way, you lead the way back to Ortendorf as Leonhard picks up pace to catch up with you. Got a moment, Captain? You nod for him to speak his mind. The battle has left armor and shields battered, and the men have sustained some wounds. Perhaps we should make camp so we can get everything in order and put new bandages on. Will be a lot quicker if we don't have to do it on the road. Every man maintains what equipment they carry, but you'll have to say if we should repair some of the plunder as well. You need to have the tools for that, of course. Just we keep in mind that the camp's fire will be seen from afar, especially come nighttime. See, this is what the details were. Little tutorials telling us about repairing stuff and doing all that. We only have one tool left. And we have two left. Return of Ortendorf. The company returns to Ortendorf as victors, their heads held much higher than the last time they visited. The robust rabble are not the size that they once were, but still a force to be reckoned with, as Hogard the Weasels learned too late. You carry his head in a sack that you empty in front of Leaf the Counselor's feet. As it rolls towards him, he takes a step back, momentarily startled, only to approach again with curiosity. So it really is him. Yes, I'm rid of him. Leaf the Counselor rubs his hands, his face turning into a grimace of cold satisfaction. Not speaking a word, his eyes glued to the weasel's frozen and slack-jawed gaze. He claps his hands for the servants to fetch the crowns and pay you as promised. You raise your voice to the men. As long as there is blood coursing through our veins, as long as we can hold sword and shield in hand, there shall stand the robust rabble. We've done it before, and we'll do it again. We'll make the company known throughout the land. The men cheer. Arnold Red puts his hand on your shoulder. You did well, Captain. Whether we travel from village to the next and look for work, or head out to explore and plunder on our own, the men will follow you as brothers in battle. As brothers. Oh, we did it, guys. So we got options. Again, the tools are really expensive here. So we're probably going to have to go and hold off on repairing some of this stuff or sell it as is. But we'll sort through this stuff later because we went a little crazy. Oh, extra. Okay, it was going to go bad in 1 day, and now it says it's going to go bad in 3 days. That's weird. But there we go. First mission completed. So we're going to have to go over, figure out what we want to do with our men, probably upgrade their gear, upgrade our guys, and I will see you guys next time.